I left the
is wrong with
restaurant
you?
and I crashed my car
What
in
the
a
f is wrong?
garage.
What the f is wrong with you?
Yeah, it was a bad mistake.
Bad mistake.
Yeah.
When was this?
This was in April. I had to pay $1,700.
Listen, compared to a lot of people, especially the internet, because the internet's obsessed with just moral hierarchies and performative outrage, whatever. I am okay if you made a mistake a couple years ago and worked and matured beyond there. That is different. You made this a few months ago, and I'm not gonna just like, no, that's disgusting. Someone could have died. That's not cute.
Only the second time that I ever did that.
And
Are you thought
stupid?
that I was sober.
Are you literally a stupid human? You.
I thought I was sober
Dude, that's
enough.
disgusting. Dude, you and drinking habits
I
every day of
wouldn't
the
call
week.
it an addiction.
Every day of the week except for one in our mid-20s instead of our party years, which
This
traditionally
is your
college.
party years. When you get 30 is when you get it together. This is your party years.
I don't see someone like you who has lost a car via drinking and driving getting it together.
No, I
Someone-
didn't lose the car.
Someone who goes and parties 3 times a week and drinks every night except for one. That's not all of a sudden we just get it together.
I lied to my boss and said I had a family emergency so I could come to Austin to a party. And
Oh, you're a
while I was
loser.
gone, somebody stole my car and lit it on fire.
Good.
And that's how I ended up with the car I have now. So if something happened...
How'd you get the car you have now? You borrowed.
No, I didn't. Well, I borrowed on the
You have a loan.
I-
Okay, save money, get out of the situation. $3,800 comes in on a monthly basis. How much did you spend last month?
Probably $5,500.
You're okay with spending $5,500 when less than $4,000 comes in. Why would you even consider that to be just like pay our bills? We're not buying fucking drugs. $4,000 a month. Is this how is that just like a mind blowing concept?
Got drunk and I just wanted more drinks.
Loser, dude. Sorry,
I'm gonna have to disagree on that one, but that's okay.
you're blowing all your money on booze and drugs.
There's some clothes in there, some gas, some food. You know, some necessities.
Your debt's going up.
I had a really bad issue of like just blowing up constantly.
Are you beating your wife? How many times did you put your hands on her?
Twice.
Oh my.
I don't even know what. I genuinely just lost something with a tortilla, but she threw it at me. And I got up and I was like, and I tried leaving and she just kept getting in my way.
So.
So she kicked me and I grabbed her leg and she fell on the ground.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then she kept kicking me, so I held onto her leg.
Uh-huh. So you guys fought a lot. Candidly.
Twice.
What was the other time?
I woke up early and I made her coffee and she was complaining about how I made it, and she was trying to leave, so I got in front of her and kept her from leaving to try to talk to her because she was trying to go to work.
Do that. And buddy, what are we doing? Have you found a new lady?
No.
Are we shocked?
No.
Yeah. Are you trying?
I mean, I was talking to somebody a bit ago and literally
Then she found your collection.
no. We were Snapchatting. I'm Tony. I'm 28, and we're gonna meet the next weekend. And
Snapchatting's for by the way.
well, we didn't meet through Snapchatting. It's just we talked.
Yeah, but if you transition to Snapchat, that is too.
Basically, I messaged her in the morning like, hey, I hope you're doing good. How's class going? Because she was in college for like cosmetology or something. And
How old is she?
she was 22.
Nice.
Yeah. But basically I looked at her message and she said, it's going pretty good, lol. And then her account was gone.
Show me.
Like literally blocked on everything. Like I literally just asked her how class was going and it was gone.
So you're a gooner. You go for the colleges.
I mean, the younger the better, right?
No. I would say in fact I would say no.
Biologically.
Lego? Is this Titanic? What is this?
It's Pokemon cards and the cash advances basically.
For the Pokemons? and for the Legos.
Yes.
The cash advance is for the toys.
Yep.
For the toy. What the that is insane. In what world possibly is this considered reason? And I was like, okay, so what's this episode about? So I look over my screen. I have a note from you, essentially, I guess in your application or whatever. You rated your kid's savings so you could go on vacation and you don't regret it.
Yeah.
What the is that? Because that's going to make me hate you real quick.
No, I understand. I figured I valued building memories with him and stuff, taking him experiences. It was worth it.
Rated!
Yeah, I figured, I took him to New York four times in the last year. Disney World, the Bahamas, Houston,
With her?
Atlanta. Yeah, she went.
What's the rated?
Like, I used it all.
How much was there in your kid's savings? Your kid's savings.
My savings for him was probably 8,000 to 10,000.
What the
Well,
for your 4-year-old?
Yeah, well, I ran
For
it
your
up.
4-year-old.
I don't want to pay
You didn't
interest.
even
I figured.
I don't want to pay interest, so let me take from my kid's future.
Well, yeah, he's like
what
a,
the
he's like a 0% loan.
So you owe it back in your mind,
Yeah,
which I get. What was it sitting in? What was the savings sitting in?
Capital One savings
So
account.
just a regular old savings account. Okay, so
Yeah.
it should have been accruing in some kind of like more education focused savings account. So you did it without asking.
Yeah, because she has her own account for him. I'm not sure what's in it. Probably shouldn't know.
I said
And I
her
had my
mind, her
account.
mind for everything, including for our kid. That's so weird. You guys' dynamic is so weird.
I used to put him some to the side back then, but as my debt got higher and higher, my expenses got higher. I quit doing that, and then I was like, oh, I don't want to pay all this interest. We had a good
I
time.
get
I think it was
why.
worth. I think it was worth it. A lot of it wasn't.
Dude, it wasn't even from you.
Not all of it.
wasn't even from you. It was from family giving it as. Do they know?
Yeah, some of them.
And what do they think? What do they possibly think, guy? This is insane. This is disgusting.
They didn't disagree because they thought I was going to pay him back immediately, but I
Let who back? The savings account?
pay my son right back.
But how could you do that? Pay your son back. Do you hear that? You're paying a 4-year-old back. Do you hear that? Yeah. What the
he's only little for so long.
really stealing from your child, so I don't think that's what I'm caring about. You stole $10,000 that you didn't even contribute to your kid so that you can go on vacation.
Yeah, we were actually talking about when she gets a break in a few weeks, maybe next month. We were actually talking about using the money we get from here and going
The
to New York
reimbursement
again.
that covers your
That's
travel.
the word I was looking for.
That covers your travel to get here.
Yes, that's why I went so cheap today, so that we could use it to go back to New York.
You're going a 5th time this year.
Yes, I would
What
like
have
to
you
get a
pulled his
Christmas.
savings down to?
My savings, I put $1,000 in there, and that's
No, his savings.
his
the kid's
savings. It says 0.
So the reimbursement that is a flat.
Oh, if I had to add it up, I'd probably say north of 15,000. Usually all debt.
No, not all debt. You took 10,000 out for your.
Yeah, but that was for a different vacation. That was for the 2-week vacation. I'm just trying to make memories.
Houses. Technically,
3 houses that.
3 houses that got blown up.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
pretty much how it works is we had I know this is going to be Chinese, but we had a 2-pop bank. We were...
Chinese.
是啊，这根本说不通。
You don't do it. So you're not going to 100% understand what I'm telling you.
Okay.
So you take... We have 2 transformers and we got to hook them together.
Uh-huh.
All right? All the bills are paid. Everything's taken care of.
Buddy, I'm sorry.
The bills are paid.
Yes, basically, when people don't say the bills are paid, they actually aren't usually the ones that have missed payments. And then people that say the bills are paid are usually the ones that have missed payments. We'll see if you follow the trend, but this is crazy. This is crazy. This qualifies in the fat stack week that we've done twice now. This is legitimately crazy. So go ahead with your philosophy, please.
She's
Continue.
never had to worry about anything. Everything's
Are
always
you
been paid.
worrying now?
No.
No? How? How are you not worrying? This is the roof over your head. This is utilities. This is food on the table.
Well,
this is your
bills are
future. This
paid.
is retirement. Bills are paid. Bills are paid with debt going up. This is you up, but this doesn't. Because this is no. You have to remember, I film 4 of these a week.
I feel like when
This
you look
is
at the total
insane.
number, it doesn't look that bad.
Very good. What's the total number? Not
I don't know.
You. Come on, guess. You think around, where do you think we're at based on just the
Like
little
the total
insights you've picked up?
debt number.
Yeah, total debt.
Like maybe 40,000.
It's $26,941, which honestly doesn't
okay,
even
actually.
match up with how thick this is, which means we have a ton of individual debts and a lot of chaos in here, which might be worse or better. I don't know, but I'm thinking worse with how thick it is. I mean, guys, we know what comes in. And we were paid a little more, you know, because I think you got your previous payroll at the month we're looking at.
Probably.
About 11 hit. He's taking Cash App loans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know this.
I didn't know that.
And that doesn't make you feel stressed.
I mean, it does.
Then what the are you going to do about it?
I
You have
don't know.
agency?
What is agency?
Are you able to advocate for yourself, for you guys? Are you able to stand up and have an opinion and
Well,
have
yeah.
a thought?
Yeah.
Then what are you going to do about it?
I hope he pays it off and doesn't do it again.
Well, that sounds like a great hope, except I hear you guys want to buy a house in a couple weeks. So
Yeah.
what the are we talking about? This is not a place where we get a house. 11,000 came in last month.
You'll have to look it up.
A week. Yeah, you'll have to look it up. It's the best thing ever.
It's betting.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's great. Well, we're trying to get a house. Now, Taylor, it's pretty cheap. I have the house you're considering buying. It's not that expensive at all.
No.
But are you guys in a position where we can even consider getting a house? I don't know if I would suggest so. It's like you're
would be
only getting
cheaper.
worse in debt. Okay, $200 a week is what you're getting. What were you trying to... The only advocation you've ever done for yourself is asking for more instead of knowing what the total of the financial situation was of which you're trying to withdraw from. But what were you trying to raise it to from 200?
Like 300 a week.
Okay.
Not much more.
And what were you going to do with that? What was the difference? Well, you guys are trying to get, and again, when we're doing the finances together, that means we have aligned goals that we're trying to get to, and we do everything we can together to get there. And that means making the purchasing decisions in our lives based on those goals. And you raising to 300